Good evening, Oswego, and welcome to WTOP 10 Sunday Night News, your connection to Oswego and beyond. I'm Barry Wygel.
And I'm Jeslyn Grovenger. Today is April 10th, and your news, sports, and weather are all right here first before the commercial break. Let's take a look at your top stories. 10 News starts right now.
Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi is in talks with the African Union, and rumors are that he may accept a deal that includes a ceasefire. Gaddafi held two meetings with the group today. Members of the African Union will be meeting with opposition forces tomorrow. There are no details available on the deal, but rumors are it would also include an end to the NATO airstrikes and the no-fly zone. According to eyewitnesses, NATO airstrikes on Sunday hit various positions in and around the city, destroying 14 tanks. Sporadic fighting continued but has decreased from recent days as the airstrikes kept pro-Gaddafi forces busy.
Texas forest officials are bracing themselves for what could be the worst wildfires in the state's history. The dangers are becoming more prominent, and as high winds and dry weather could start a rash of wildfires similar to those sweeping the state in April of 2009. According to the Forest Service, conditions today could be the worst the state has seen. The National Weather Service has posted 5 warnings for the western two-thirds of the state. Nearby Oklahoma is also taking precaution. Crews battled 18 fires yesterday, the largest destroying over 61,000 acres, and according to officials, has yet to be contained. And now we'll check our current conditions outside with meteorologist Steve Travis. Steve, what's it look like out there?
Good evening. I'm meteorologist Steve Travis, currently outside the campus center. It's very warm out here tonight. It's been a long time since I've gotten to say that. 62 degrees out here currently. A very brisk wind out of the south at about 15 miles per hour. So that is cooling us down a little bit here, but still very unseasonably warm for tonight, as it has been all weekend. Tonight we're looking at a low of about 54, very above average for us. And the warm temperatures will continue into tomorrow, where we will see a high of around 65 degrees. So we'll also get some thunderstorms moving into the area tomorrow. So a lot of rain and some thunderstorms tomorrow, some flashes of lightning. There could be some severe weather farther south in New York. It could make it up here. I don't think it will, though. We'll just get some lightning. So it will be quite warm tomorrow, some storms on the way. Back to you guys.
Consumers have certainly been paying a lot at the pump, with prices nearing $4 a gallon. But one gas station is trying to keep prices down by using biofuel.
I'm a little bit excited, yeah.
You would be too if filling up your truck cost you less than $15 instead of the more than $80 regular unleaded would have cost.
That's $1.94 plus the $20 gift card I got through Groupon for $10, so $12 total for a full tank of gas in my truck.
The last time he got gas this cheap?
I was 17, which would have been 27 years ago.
Every Thursday in April, Thornton's is offering E85 fuel for 85 cents between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. The biofuel is only available at Thornton locations in 4 states, Tennessee and Kentucky included. All 7 of the volunteer states locations are in Middle Tennessee. This one is off Stewart's Ferry Pike and Donaldson.
E85 is made up of 85% ethanol, 15% gasoline. Now, when you use ethanol, according to the Department of Energy, you do see a reduction in mile per gallon performance. On the other hand, though, the Department of Energy says you'll see a significant gain in horsepower.
Royce Claiborne does not know for sure his car will run on E85, but at this price, he told me it's worth a try.
You're at $12 right now. That look a little bit better than you've been paying.
Yeah, last week I filled up with 87 and it was $56. So we're going to get up the road and see how it goes. Well, I drive downtown twice a day for class, so I'm filling up almost twice a week, and it's over $100 a week, so it's killing me.
Check your owner's manual to see if your car is E85 compatible or your trunk. Many flex fuel cars have tags like these on the car. And act fast, because eventually the 85-cent gas will be a thing of the past.
Engineers used a flying drone to peer into the damaged reactors at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, while more than 2,000 people marched against nuclear energy in Tokyo. Monday marks a full month in the battle to prevent a worse disaster at Fukushima plant. which was battered by the earthquake and resulting tsunami that struck northern Japan on March 11th. A company spokesperson said cameras were mounted on a remote control helicopter to get pictures of the damaged reactor from above in hopes of getting a better look at the damaged housings of the number 1, 3, and 4 reactors, and hopefully the pools of spent fuel inside.
2 men were arrested today in Brazil for allegedly selling a gun to a recent criminal. The man, Wellington Oliveira, had used the weapon last week, opened fire at Rio de Janeiro school, shooting 12 students before turning the gun on himself. Locksmith Charleston Souza de Lucena is charged with helping Oliveira acquire a gun. De Lucena introduced Oliveira to Isaias de Souza, who helped him secure one of the guns used in the mass shooting. Both men told police they wouldn't have helped him obtain the gun if they had known what it would be used for. 2 children were killed in the shooting and 10 still remain in the hospital. A demonstration was planned today calling for greater effectiveness against weapon and ammunition trafficking. And now we'll see what's going on with sports with Matt Seltzer.
Good evening, I'm Matt Seltzer. Today, the Chicago Bulls faced the Orlando Magic. Bulls guard Derrick Rose had 39 points and 5 assists. Luol Deng had 15 points. Derrick Rose is up for the MVP award, and the way that he has been playing, he might get that. Rose was perfect at the free throw line, going 10 for 10. The Chicago Bulls defeated the Magic with a final score of 102-99. The Bulls won their 7th game in a row, and it was the 19th time in 21 games. I'll have much more coming up in sports. And now, back to the desk.
State police said an Oswego County man told police he was searching for his cell phone while driving on the thruway this weekend when he lost control and crashed into a guardrail. According to Syracuse.com, troopers say 26-year-old Rima Veleza also was driving drunk. Veleza of Mexico was charged Saturday with a DWI, moving from the lane unsafely and using a cell phone while driving. State police say Veleza's blood alcohol content was 0.15%, which is nearly twice the legal limit. He is scheduled to appear at 7 p.m. Wednesday in the town of Phelps Court.
Syracuse police have identified the taxi driver stabbed 4 times last night as David Trapp. Trapp, 31 years old, was stabbed in the neck, thigh, and stomach Saturday evening, but did not suffer any life-threatening injuries. He was taken to Upstate University Hospital, where his medical condition has been improving. The crash occurred last night at 5 p.m. at the intersection of West Colvin and Cannon Streets. According to witnesses, Trapp got out of his van holding his neck, flagged down another vehicle, and asked to be taken to the hospital. Police said they still don't know who stabbed him and why, but Trapp is being uncooperative.
DeWitt police charged 71-year-old Samuel McNaughton with harassment and endangering the welfare of a child today. Police say the father of a 7-year-old boy complained that his son was touched inappropriately while in line to buy movie tickets at the Regal Cinema at Shoppingtown Mall on Saturday afternoon. According to police, the father noticed the touching when his son jumped forward. Police say the father looked back and saw McNaughton touching his son again on his backside. After an investigation, police charged McNaughton and arraigned him at the DeWitt court. The 7-year-old was not physically injured.
Well, some rain and storms on the way. I'll have your full forecast coming up.
Want to get ahead? Take summer classes. Earn up to 14 credits. Classes start May 23rd. More information available at www.oswego.edu/summer. Register now. Was gonna be there anyway. But thinking of you working on my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rub my sister shows together, making sparks ignite. And the thought of loving you, so excited. Sky
rockets in flight. Boo! Afternoon delight.
I think you got it.
Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911. Cam's Pizzeria, located at 31 West Bridge Street, serving New York-style pizza, wings, sandwiches, wraps, and desserts. Dine in, take out, or order delivery by calling 315-342-4255.
The SUNY Oswego Theater Department is showing the musical Grease. Waterman Theater will be host to the musical that electrified America for more than 40 years. April 1st was the kickoff performance, followed by Yesterday, Today, and performances today at 2 p.m. And there will also be performances April 15th through 17th. The performances have been exciting, reliving the 1959 senior class of Rydell High. Tickets for Grease are available at all SUNY Oswego box office locations. Tickets are $15 for the general public, $12 for SUNY Oswego staff, and for seniors ages 60 and over, along with Oswego students, are $7. Today marks the beginning of Quest Week, and WTOP is gearing up for unprecedented coverage of this event. Joining me now in the studio is tonight's news producer, Jordan Harmon, who's also going to be producing our Wednesday Quest Day coverage. Thanks for joining me tonight, Jordan.
Good evening, Barry.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about what WTOP has planned for this Wednesday?
Okay, so far we have planned for Wednesday is a show from 2 to 5 p.m. on Channel 10, which will be on campus for us college students, and then on Channel 96 throughout the county of Oswego, as well as live stream. From 2 to 3 p.m. we have a news show, which includes live shots, interviews, news and sports and weather. And then from 3 to 4 p.m. we have presentations as well as a look into the sustainability fair, which is right in the arena. From 4 to 5 p.m. we have a news show, which includes a weather balloon launch as well as a robot parking competition.
That sounds great. Now, I understand that during the coverage, WTOP has selected one student presentation that's going to be shown in its entirety. Why don't you tell me what that is?
Yes, that's Dave Ingber, and he's a history major, and it'll be an honors presentation of the history of yo-yos. He's going to be bringing in different examples of yo-yos from past years.
And in addition to those presentations and the live shots you mentioned before, there's also going to be some interviews, right?
That's correct. It'll be, we'll have an interview with Jack Gelfin. He is the Director of Research and Administration and Development of SUNY Oswego, as well as the organizer of Quest. And we have Jason Lupo. He's the coordinator of the Sustainability Fair. We'll be talking to him about the different reps and booths that'll be at the arena. And then we have Chevy and GM reps, and we're going to be talking to them about their electric cars. And then we have student presenters. There's going to be reactions from them.
All right, well, thanks for that, Jordan. Once again, you can catch WTOP's Quest Day coverage. It's going to be from 2 to 5 p.m. this coming Wednesday, and that's going to be on Channel 1096 and always online, and our website is www.wtop10.tv. Thanks again, Jordan.
Good evening, I'm meteorologist Steve Travis. We're going to start out taking a look at your almanac today. You'll see we had a high of 63 degrees, quite above average of the 51 today, which is usually today in April here. A low of 42, which is also quite above average for us. We had a trace of rain today as some showers moved through the area. And sunset is at 7:43. It's quite nice. Your current conditions outside, 62 degrees under mostly clear skies. Dew point of 48 makes a humidity of 61%. Taking a look at your regional temps now, you'll see Oswego and Hannibal coming in at 62. Those are our warm points right now. Mexico at 58, Redfield also at 58, Parrish at 56. So quite uniform across the board. Quite warm for this time of the year. Taking a look at your New York State weather, quite different from what we usually see. New York City has a low of 48, while Jamestown is our high point with 71 degrees. Syracuse coming in currently at 64. Taking a look at your WeatherTap satellite, you'll see that we have a big area of moisture here. This will go mostly to our north throughout the night, but we will get a couple of showers later tonight from this big system. Here's our front, which will bring us a lot of thunderstorms tomorrow through the area, through all of New York and Pennsylvania, which will affect us here in Oswego. So taking a look at your futurecast for 2 a.m. tonight, you'll see some rain showers moving through the area. Taking a look at 8 a.m., those showers will move out, but we see our line of storms coming into the area, which will affect us tomorrow afternoon. So taking a look at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, you see our cold front moving through western New York, coming right into our area. This will have plenty of time to intensify into some possibly severe storms. Mostly wind and hail is what we can expect. No tornadoes really in this system. So we might get some here in Oswego, but mostly farther south in New York, maybe around Syracuse, could see some severe weather if you're around there. And taking a look at 5 p.m., you'll see the cold front has moved past us, but we will still get some showers and thunderstorms in our area. So tonight, I expect a low of 54 degrees, some showers moving in later on. Unseasonably warm out there, winds south 10 to 15 miles per hour. Into Monday, 65 degrees for our high. Like I said, some thunderstorms moving into our area. Some could be severe. Taking a look at Monday night now, a low of 46 degrees, some scattered showers still through the area, but they will start to move out of our viewing area here. Tuesday, it will start to clear up later in the day, a high of only 49, not quite as nice as it has been this weekend here. And taking a look at your extended forecast, you'll see in the middle of the week, we will have some more sunshine and some seasonably warm temperatures still in the 50s here. And then for your weekend, we will get some showers moving into the area. Not quite the best, but still quite warm out there. It won't be too bad.
So for our viewers who don't know, there's these boards throughout the campus center that have the forecast on it, and they have the temperature. So last week I was walking through, and I see Monday, and it says 77, and I was ready to get my swim trunks out, but looking at that, it doesn't look like that's going to be happening.
That's a forecast for Syracuse is what they get there. So Syracuse could very well get up to 75 tomorrow. We, however, won't get past 65, I think.
We'll be seeing that rain?
We will see rain, possibly a rumble of thunder in there, too.
Oh, man. You know, I do love the thunderstorms, but I can't stand the rain, so I guess you can't have one without the other.
Thunderstorms are always good, though, so, you know.
All right, thanks, Steve. When we come back, we'll have your music report, but here's your late night menu.
Pizzeria, located at 31 West Bridge Street, serving New York-style pizza, wings, sandwiches, wraps, and desserts. Dine in, take out, or order delivery by calling 315-342-4255.
Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher.
Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with fflexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Want to get ahead? Take summer classes. Earn up to 14 credits. Classes start May 23rd. More information available at www.oswego.edu/summer. Register now.
Welcome back to Sunday Night News. Now in studio we have our resident music reporter, Andrew Sanders, to give you the latest news from your world of music. Andrew, what do you have for us tonight?
Thanks, Jeslyn. Good evening, everyone. I'm Andrew Sanders, and this is your Week in Music News. Now, last time on this segment, I closed with a report about pop-punk band Screeching Weasel frontman Ben Weasel getting into an altercation with a female fan at a show in Austin, Texas. The physical skirmish instigated by Weasel also led to the resignation of all of the other members of the band. And we now have amateur YouTube video footage of the event, which Weasel has already publicly apologized for, showcasing exactly what happened. The images are a bit shocking. Although it's hard to see, about 2 seconds into the video, the woman that Weasel starts to fight with spits beer in his face after previously throwing ice cubes at him. The other woman who comes up from behind him was an organizer at the event and tried to break up the fight. But Weasel's fists don't stop swinging until he is subdued by the bouncer. Very shocking footage. Now moving on to news from another classic musical outfit, the Beastie Boys have canceled their upcoming tour as well as their album release, Hot Sauce Committee Part 1, due to band member Adam Yauch being diagnosed last week as having a cancerous tumor in his left salivary gland, according to TruePunk.com. The tumor was detected early enough to be treatable, but it will require surgery and several weeks of treatment. However, the location of the tumor should not affect his vocal cords or speech. The Beastie Boys have canceled all upcoming concert appearances to allow time for his surgery and his recovery. Music icon Bob Dylan performed his first concert ever in China yesterday at the Workers' Gymnasium in Beijing. According to Billboard, the show was met with very enthusiastic response by a 5,000-member audience that was mainly comprised of young people from China as well as foreigners from abroad. Dylan played a 2-hour set of songs that had already been vetted by China's Culture Ministry to prevent Dylan from singing lyrics that would offend the political sensitivities of the Chinese government. As expected from this restriction, Dylan's early protest songs were not included in the show, but the set did feature performances of many of his most famous compositions, including Like a Rolling Stone, All Along the Watchtower, Highway 61 Revisited, and Forever Young. In closing, I'm Andrew Sanders, and this has been Your Week in Music News.
New Yorkers could be missing tens of millions of dollars in unclaimed tax refunds and college tuition tax credits. According to WSYR, lawmakers say New Yorkers have about $50 million in unclaimed tax refunds that must be claimed by April 18th or the money will be forfeited. The state also says almost 40,000 families in and near New York City failed to file a 2007 tax return. Now, individuals have 3 years to file an old return and claim the refund they're owed. So this is the last year that those families can claim refunds from 2007.
New York has ended the usual $10 saltwater fishing license fee and replaced it with a free registry for coastal waters. The Department of Environmental Conservation announced Friday a recreational marine fishing license is no longer required in the Atlantic Ocean. Governor Andrew Cuomo mandated the change in budget legislation. According to Cuomo, the fee for saltwater fishing was likely to threaten the future of small businesses that depend on access to recreational fishing statewide. The Natural Resources Defense Council predicts that the state will lose about $1.4 million a year in federal matching funds, money New York desperately needs for habitat protection. And now a full look at sports with Matt Seltzer.
The Boston Red Sox signed Clay Buchholz to a 4-year contract extension. This was announced today, and it guarantees him just under $30 million. Clay Buchholz is struggling this season with an 0-2 start. He will get paid $3.5 million in 2012, $5.5 million in 2013, $7.7 million in 2014, and $12 million in 2015. Buchholz is only getting paid $555,000 this season. The Red Sox are not doing too well this season and are off to a 1-7 start. Carl Schwartzwalder wins Masters today by 2 strokes. He won over Adam Scott and Jason Day after the last day at Augusta National. Schwartzwalder is 26 years old from South Africa. This was one of the greatest finishing performances in major championship history. He ended with 4 straight birdies. He also had a 20-footer at the final hole and wrapped up a 6 under 66. He finished 14 under 274, which was enough to deny Australia its first green jacket. Tiger Woods tied for 4th with Jeff Ogilvy and Luke Donald. Angels pitcher Jered Weaver had a career high today, striking out 15 batters. Weaver only allowed 4 hits and 7 2/3 innings. He threw 125 pitches and struck out Jose Bautista on his final pitch in the 8th inning. Bautista was last year's Major League home run leader. Angels pitcher Fernando Rodney pitched a perfect 9th inning and got the save. The Angels got the win over the Blue Jays 3-1. The Angels are 5-4 on the season and are 2-1 at home. That's it for sports. Now we'll go over to Barry and Jeslyn.
Thanks, Matt. When we come back, we'll take a look at the lighter side of news.
But first,
Gordon, I'm a sauce. Go away.
Cam's Pizzeria, located at 31 West Bridge Street, serving New York-style pizza, wings, sandwiches, wraps, and desserts. Dine in, take out, or order delivery by calling 315-342-4255. The Oswego MBA program, helping you achieve your goals with a customized curriculum developed with flexibility in mind. Take classes year-round, full or part-time in Oswego, online or at the Metro Center in downtown Syracuse. More information is available online or by calling 315-312-2911.
Want to get ahead? Take summer classes. Earn up to 14 credits. Classes start May 23rd. More information available at www.oswego.edu/summer. Register now.
And now here's a dive into the lighter side of news. Authorities in Thailand have seized almost 2,000 monitor lizards, which were being smuggled on pickup trucks to the capital. Customs officials say the Bengal monitor lizards were hidden in mesh bags and stashed in open containers behind boxes of fruit in 3 pickup trucks. They were seized Thursday at a checkpoint in southern Thailand. Customs police say they suspect the lizards were destined to be eaten. He said that their meat sells for $7.50 to $15 per pound in China, making them worth more than $60,000. International trade in the reptiles is banned, and in Thailand, illegal sale of the wildlife carries a penalty of up to 4 years in prison and a fine of $1,300.
electronic stores in Montana and Idaho are offering free guns to first-time subscribers of satellite TV services. The new promotion is in combination with Radio Shack and Dish Network. John Marshall, owner of a Radio Shack store in Idaho, said the poor economy led to the program idea he began promoting this week. The promotion gives new subscribers of a Dish Network package a coupon for $135 to purchase a single-shot shotgun at a local sporting goods store. The unique demographic has increased subscriptions to the Dish Network 3 times as much since the freebies for guns and pistols have been offered.
All right, that's going to do it for us here at WTOP 10 News. For the 10 News team,
I'm Matt Seltzer.
I'm Steve Travis.
I'm Jeslyn Grovenger.
And I'm Barry Wygel. Have a great night, Oswego. We'll see you here tomorrow.